Tonight is as good as it gets. Everybody, please clap loud for our friends, the Freight Harpers.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you, friends. How is everybody doing? Good. You look at beautiful night, huh? Yeah, weather could not be better. Well, we're going to play some old-timey mountain music as we learned it down there in North Carolina. And before we get going, I just want to say thanks for having us back here at NILES another night. And thank you to our host down there. We are staying at this wonderful brewery, the Shoreline Brewing Company. We are staying at Dave's house, and we have done nothing but catch fish for about 48 hours so far. So we're having a good time. So thanks, y'all. We'll do Bend to the East, Bend to the West. We'll start off one called Bend to the East, Bend to the West, everybody. Here we go. Well, been to the east and I've been to the west and I've been to Alabama. Pretty little gal, everybody see us down in Louisiana. Well, I've been to the east and I've been to the west and I've been to Alabama. The toughest piece of meat I ever tried to eat was a leg of a yellow hammer. Go on now. Been to the east and I've been to the west and I've been to Alabama. First little guy I ever did see was down in Louisiana. Thank you, folks. All right. Sounds good. You guys need
Can everybody hear the fiddle player all right out there? Really? Okay, I can't. I think the banjo's too loud. Does y'all think so? Yeah, that's too loud. Don't y'all think? We need to turn the banjo down. Sing them something nice.
Okay. We'll sing you one. Here's to I've Always Been a Rambler. We've been on the road for a little bit now, folks, so we're going to do you a traveling song from North Carolina, and this one is called I've Always Been a Rambler, and it's one we learned from Grayson and Whitter. They were an Eastern Tennessee vocal duo from the 1930s, and this is a story about a young man who decides he's going to travel the world, and he made it all the way across the mountain to Johnson City, Tennessee, and thought that was the entire world, but he made it about 3 counties, and you have to hang on to the end of the story to find out what happens. So here we go. I've always been a rambler, my fortune been quite hard. I've always loved pretty women, drank whiskey and played cards. My parents treated me kindly, for they had no boy but me. And my heart was set on rambling, at home I couldn't agree. Country by. He had one handsome daughter on who I cast an eye. She was so tall and handsome, so pretty and so fair. There is no girl in the whole wide world with who I could compare. if I crossed o'er the plain. She said it makes no difference though you return again. And she said that she proved true to me until I proved unkind. So I shook hands and parted with the girl I left behind. I went on to Johnson City, gonna travel this wide world, Lord, where the work and money's so plentiful, and the girls all treated me kind. But the only girl that breaks my heart is the girl I left behind. Square. The mail was just arriving when the postboy met me there, and he handed me a letter that proved me to understand that girl I left in Carolina had married another man. True. My heart was filled with trouble, I didn't know what to do. My heart was filled with trouble, got troubles on my mind. I'm gonna drink and gamble for the girl I left behind. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, y'all.
Some of you folks were here on Sunday night. Weren't some of you? I see some familiar faces, and I've seen some of you folks around. I'm surprised you came back. I thought you had all you could deal with it tonight, for sure. That's a good sign when she came back. I was happy to see that. Now, the promoter's wife came back. I'm happy. Anyway, let's do Rollin' Boys Roll.
Here we go.
Huh? You just surprised.
Any part.
This is a thing that was recorded down in Atlanta, Georgia, back in the 1920s. By a band that's called GETTIN and his Skillet Lickers. It's called Rollin' Boys Rollin', roll 'em on the ground. It's all about shooting some dice and having some fun. David Bass.
Here we go.
Yeah, I went to see my gal last night. Her love I was seeking. Yeah, I missed her mouth and I kissed her nose, and I don't think was leaking.
Well, rollin' boys, roll 'em all around. Well, shoot that 7-11 and roll 'em on the ground. Go, go. everybody. Well, y'all, we are called the Freight Harpers. We hail all the way from the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina, down there, the very western part of the state down there. A little town called Bryson City. Got about 1,800 people in it. It's a little tiny town. Had to add it up today to figure out we had 4 stoplights in our little town, but and it took me most of the morning to come up with that figure. But
that's a lot more than when I moved to town.
that's for sure. But we're very proud to be up here, folks. We're doing a lot of traditional southeastern music, old-time music, folks call it, back where we're from, and we have a lot of fun doing it, so we're very proud to present it for you. I'm going to tell you who we are just a little bit, and we'll get right back to it. The most key important member of our organization is this man right here with the long hair and the fiery fiddle. This is Mr. David Bass, y'all. And we're glad to have him. And he's a dancing machine, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. We're going to do a spiritual number next, folks. We learned from Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and all the Foggy Mountain Boys. This one is called Brothers, I'm Getting Ready to Go. That's the one.
We're staying up over there at Indian Lake. Anybody know about that place? It's
Indian Lake?
quite fine.
Fantastic.
These guys were just right off the dock where we're staying, catching fish all during the night. And I got up at 3 o'clock, woke up, and went out. And Isaac was in the hot tub there, right outside the back door at 3 o'clock in the morning, smiling from all the fish he'd caught.
Yeah.
So we're not quite getting ready to go anywhere yet.
You get my tuner? Yeah, please.
We will be on the weekend at in Kendallville, Indiana, at the Tri-State Bluegrass Festival.
In South Haven. We'll be in South Haven Friday evening. What is it?
That is quite a value now if you happen to want to come down and hear a bunch of good music people down at Kendallville. We're going to be there along with a band called the Dry Branch Fire Squad, who I would say is based from out and around Colorado, so they're coming a long way also.
Alrighty. These things were in tune when we bought them.
You ready, boys?
Yeah.
This is one we learned from Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, and I've got the 78 RPM record at home that I like to drag out and play. Brothers, I'm getting ready to go. The Lord, He has saved me, and I want the world to know I'm on my way to glory land. There I'll see Jesus and take Him by the hand.
Brothers, I'm getting ready to go. Brothers, I'm getting ready to go. I'm leaving this world here below. There's nothing in this world that can turn me back, I know. Brothers, I'm getting ready to go.
So soon